Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between our visitors and the Minnesota Vikings. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And off we go from Minneapolis. Young on the return. Pretty solid field position start down here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception... Well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum. But it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
And goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready, ready.
Again to throw on 2nd. Nose caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. Let's go. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return, and they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Now Hurts on third and long. Caught by the rookie out of Cal. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Get 22 out of that play. And it'll be first down Houston.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
180, 63, 63.
Not first down. Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Now that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last two drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Deputy Lion. Press all 80.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Go street. Ready up.
drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
19 tight. Rig alert. Panther 11, 18, Pioneer. 19 lock, 18 Rattler.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's brought down at the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Cougar 19. Three.
Throwing on seconds. Finds a man right side. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings pull that in front for their 13-10. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Young on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. An aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
In the gun on third down, Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Minneapolis right after this. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All set to go now from the 35. Hurts on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running left, this is Barkley. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain block, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
Okay, that's a run that's hold on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Now 3rd down and 9 yards.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Jake Elliott's on now to attempt this field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Elliott connects there. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they are all the way to that red zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Get it. Viking 18.
Pass play coming here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Setting up to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. He's set to go now from the 35.
Trimmer.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he takes it down to the 33. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Gain of 28 yards. That's good. We're on first down. On 28 yards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Houston.
They go to Barkley again. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Desperados make it an 18-point game.
Desperados 10. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. 19 Charger.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Come on.
They give up the guts of Bigsby. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's go now. Bronco lead. Undercut. Ready.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That one gains 7. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
19 tight. Let's go. 7 Pirates. 6 the Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, third and long.
Panthers 60, Panthers, Buffalo 18.
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Going with Bigsby here. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
That's another Vikings first down.
That's completed out to the right. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Desperados.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have him a first and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. We're going to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Second and goal.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados chop some of the lead off before the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Desperados make it an 18-point game.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
19, Dragon 60.
Back to throw it. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them guys up there doing their job. It's just the playmakers to finish it.
42. Desperados 17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Check.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got a man left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They go play action on first down. Completes downfield to Felton. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Touchdown.
Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Set. Anyway, up.
Barkley again here on second. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados start the second half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Desperados will trail by 25.
Desperados 24. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Ready? 60. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Rolling from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
On the coverage.
Let's go now.
Dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, shot. 60 by 70 Timberwolves.
Carry here for Bigsby. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look.
Got it. Ready?
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the give, it's Bigsby. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Hey, see the ball, see the ball.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. He's inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Toss play to Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now it's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score a pick six, touchdown, Houston.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. He hits it true, despite some issues with that snap. And the Desperados will trail by 25.
31. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And nope, not a chance in this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they'll stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12
They'll move the
yards.
chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go. 19 target.
Looking now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
They'll work against the blitz. That's McLaurin with a catch at left. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. We've set it down from the 37.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready, ready. Vikings. Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. No gain on the last play, and that makes it pretty easy to decline the penalty. That brings up 4th down. No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They're going to try to throw for it. Nice run across the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach is looking forward to.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
King, Field King. Field King.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got it along the sideline. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Running right, it's Barkley. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be their ball to begin the fourth, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. McLaughlin there to bring it in. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Great.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados putting up points in a game decided. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get 2.
Vikings 63. Desperados 37. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. This is Bigsby. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 36-yard line.
Soft type, fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog, if the dog blood's thicker than water. We done been through.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
He gets it right back to McLaurin. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
10 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60. Set up.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. It's completed right side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the
I may love watching a
25-yard
great
line.
thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the out route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Cougar. 70. Check out.
Running right side by McLaurin. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings keep running away with this. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great on-field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Good. Set. Anyway.
On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Good. Set. Anyway.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Catch me in left side by Amuka. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hurts yet again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Dave's got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He's looking for A.J. Brown there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And again, here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Hurts throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 8-yard line.
73! 73!
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Desperados making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Return coming from the 6. Shoots away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
18-2. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. Complete to his back. Tate Bigsby. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Complete to Tate Bigsby. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings nearing their 9th win of the season. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Push!
He's going to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. but they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
17 yards.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that he gets a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. Into the second level past the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On the ready.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the 4th.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back now, pressure coming. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They only needed a couple, and that's exactly what they got, Brock. Not the most impressive game, but it's a big one all the same. That gets them a fresh set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw, Hurts.
First down, Houston.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for